Here's Leonard. Hits the front of the rim and out. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 1. On the wing, Tatum. He's scoreless. Back to Anthony. Over Leonard. Leonard pulls down the board. Butler with a steal. The kick to Tatum. It's stolen by Leonard. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Toronto out in front, up 1. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Here's Robertson. Pass to Worthy. Shot on the wing. And off the left side of the rim and swirls in for him. Worthy's got his first bucket in this one.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here. Here's Toronto with the ball. They trail by 1. Pass to Milicic. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Little Penny with the feed.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Here's Robertson. Up and over Hardaway. Out to Anthony. Now Carter. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Clock at 4. Yep, that one's good.
Carmelo Anthony.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so their mid-range is usually available.
Milicic. Outside Hardaway. Back to Leonard. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
The ball goes to Detroit. Substitution for Detroit. Jason Tatum. Gary Payton.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Robertson. No made baskets yet. Pass to Adebayo. There's Tatum with the 3. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Here's Worthy. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard, left side. Fires the 3. The rebound by Detroit.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Here's Payton. Drives to the hoop. Misses the layup. Toronto trails by 4. Carter from outside. The rebound by Payton.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
They get the rebound. And Adebayo slams it in.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Here's Worthy. Outside Carter. the run. The rebound by Payton. Detroit leading by 6. Out left to the wing. From outside the arc.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Milicic. Over Anthony. Milicic can't get it to go. 1:05 left in the second quarter. Anthony with it. And it's Leonard picking him up. Here's Payton. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Carter. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field. And it's Anthony with the ball for Detroit. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Adebayo sets a screen. Releases. Anthony misses.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Milicic. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Carter. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the half. And so it's Detroit with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And it's Detroit with the ball. 6-point lead. Outside Butler. Up and over Hardaway. Rebound Toronto. Here's Carter. Pass to Worthy. Back to Carter. Hardaway up top. Now here's Carter. Guarded by Payton. Now here's Carter. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. Toronto shooting their first free throw this game.
Vince Carter.
And the technical free throw is good. Outside Hardaway. Leonard outside. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Second shot opportunity. Denied by Tatum.
There's a pride to the defensive end of the floor. Tatum sends that back.
For 3, Hardaway. And again, Toronto, no good. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Carmelo
Anthony with a bucket.
Gary.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Making a change here.
Into the lineup for Detroit.
Toronto trails by 7.
Devin Booker.
Pass to Leonard. Launches it. The rebound by Detroit. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. It's Booker on the wing. Tatum with a screen. Left side Booker. Over Carter. Goes back up. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
One of the hardest, most prideful players out there. Jason Tatum ready to help out on that play.
And again, Toronto no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul.
What growth from Lowry Markkanen, Doris, the 2023 Most Improved Player Award winner.
Yeah, you think about it. Markkanen entered the league at just 20 years of age. You forget how young these guys are sometimes. But Markkanen finds a great situation where he's a featured part of an offense, and then he makes an all-star team.
Well, Doris, the 7-footer from Finland, Lowry Markkanen. What makes him so tough to stop?
Well, the size you mentioned, 7 foot. The sweet shooting that he provides. He's got tremendous range and accuracy from three-point territory. Can put it on the deck, is willing to mix it up on the glass. There's a lot to like.
Detroit leading by 11. Here's Butler. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. 1:21 left to play in the third quarter here. Booker with it. Now Carter defending. Misses the slam off the fast break.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face. I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Tatum. 51 seconds left in the third. It's good. Tatum's got 7.
Now, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
That's an inbound violation.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And so here's Buffalo. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left side wing. Over to the left wing. Here's Russell. Takes it inside. The rebound by Detroit. Payton with it. Russell covering. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention. He can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Now here's Anthony. Tatum looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Outside for Russell. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Russell. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Robertson. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Fires in the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Russell. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
And Robertson gets it to go.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Back to Russell. Another miss by Russell. And here's Detroit. Outside Tatum. Wing shot on the way. And the jumper falls for him.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots it.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Make some noise, fans!
And so Durant will bring it up for Buffalo. 8-point game. Right side, Irving. Outside, Davis. Irving looking around. Just 5 on the clock.
Well, Irving takes advantage of any mistakes defenders make, so you've got to recognize how crafty he is.
Buffalo shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Both free throws good from Irving.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Three-pointer. Rebound Buffalo. Outside Durant. Back to Davis. This one for three. Buffalo again can't hit. Detroit leading by 6. Pass to Worthy. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Chamberlain. And he drops that one in.
Chamberlain.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Outside Durant. And stolen by Markkanen. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Worthy.
At the end of the first quarter, our score,
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. So Detroit will get the first possession. Here's Tatum, and they cash in right away with a quick shot.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots it.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Embiid. He takes it in. And the dunk by Embiid.
Often when Embiid has a lane, he looks to throw it down, and he's got great speed for a big fella.
Outside Hardaway. Rebound, Detroit. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
First team foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
The away team, Wilt Chamberlain.
That free throw good from Chamberlain.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Now here's Butler. And it's good for two.
Jimmy Butler.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Curry is inside. Here's Shaq. And Tatum pulls it down.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Now here's Curry. Here's Embiid. Here's Leonard. Back to Embiid. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Chamberlain. Driving the lane.